Welcome, dear friends, to our holiday home, where the sparkle of Christmas meets the timeless charm of French countryside charm. In this video, we'll journey together through dreamy, cozy cottage-style scenes and elegant rustic inspiration to help you transform your home into a magical French country Christmas retreat. If you love warm lights, vintage touches, and natural textures, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and share in the comments which idea makes your heart flutter. Let's unwrap the magic of holiday decorating with love and charm. Begin by choosing a color palette that whispers rustic elegance. Think deep reds, forest greens, soft golds, warm browns, and gentle cream tones. This warm and earthy palette immediately sets a cozy, welcoming tone, perfect for the chilly season, even if you're in a tropical climate. Imagine a living room where the glow of golden lights meets the richness of red berries, burlap ribbon, and evergreen sprigs. It's like bringing a little piece of a French countryside hearth into your home. This color mood becomes the thread tying every decor element together, from tree ornaments to table settings. One of the heartbeats of French country Christmas decor is its love for natural elements. Bring in pine cones, evergreen boughs, holly branches, or even sprigs of lavender, tiny touches of nature that breathe life into your home. You can weave evergreen garlands along mantels or staircases, nest pine cones in bowls on side tables, or tuck holly and berries into wreaths. Each breath of fresh green invites the outdoors in, and the subtle scent of pine and wood evokes that nostalgic countryside winter feeling, even if outside it's tropical and warm. It's about texture, scent, and creating a connection to nature that feels timeless. To evoke that soft, romantic warmth of a French cottage at Christmas time, light lots of candles, pillar candles on the mantel, taper candles in rustic candle holders on the dining table, and clusters of small votives on windowsills. The flickering glow adds a soothing softness, casting gentle shadows on wooden beams, stone walls, or vintage furniture. Imagine sitting by the fire, candlelight dancing across old wood, as snow, or rain, gently falls outside, that dreamy, nostalgic feeling that warms your soul. Candlelight transforms ordinary corners into cozy retreats, inviting you to slow down, sip hot chocolate, read a book, or simply enjoy the holiday glow with loved ones. If you have a fireplace or mantel, or even a corner that can act like one, style it with rustic charm. Drape garlands of pine greenery, pine cones, and berries, hang simple wreaths, place a vintage mirror above as a subtle focal point, and add weathered wooden signs, old candlesticks, or lanterns nearby. A wicker basket filled with firewood or wrapped gifts can sit nearby to add warmth and authenticity. The result is a cozy, inviting fireplace vignette where holiday magic feels native, where every flicker of light, every pine needle, every aged ornament tells a story of celebration, family, and timeless comfort. Instead of going for overly flashy or commercial, channel a rustic, understated French-inspired Christmas tree. Think of soft wreaths of green, vintage ornaments, dried orange slices, pine cones, velvet or satin ribbons in muted gold or champagne tones, perhaps even sprigs of dried lavender tucked gently among the branches. The effect is natural, elegant, a tree that feels like it grew in a country garden and was lovingly decorated by hand. Subtle fairy lights or warm white bulbs softly glow among branches laden with handmade treasures and old-world ornaments. It's the kind of tree that invites quiet appreciation rather than loud display. The real soul of a French country Christmas comes alive when you include handcrafted ornaments and vintage pieces. Think salto ornaments painted with rustic motifs, dried citrus slices, ribbon bows, small wooden stars, lace charms, or even family heirloom pieces passed down through generations. Place them lovingly on the tree or hang them on rustic wooden ladders or hooks to display as little seasonal treasures. These ornaments add personal stories and unique character. Each one becomes a conversation piece or a memory starter. It's not about perfection but about warmth, authenticity, and the beauty of handmade imperfections. Layering textiles is essential to making a space feel homey and lived in. Soft velvet throws, wool blankets, plaid pillows, draped over chairs, sofas, or wooden benches, add cozy texture and warmth. You might choose deep, rich colors that echo your palette: burgundy, forest green, warm cream, or more neutral tones for subtle elegance. In a French cottage setting, these layers feel natural and inviting. Imagine curling up on a sofa with a blanket, a steaming mug in hand, candlelight dancing nearby, and the scent of pine and cinnamon in the air. That's the heart of holiday comfort. French country decor cherishes history and character. Use vintage or distressed furniture, an old wooden coffee table, a weathered armoire, a rustic bench, a time-worn cabinet, pieces that carry stories in their grain. Place antique candlesticks, tarnished silverware, weathered frames, or aged ceramics on mantels, side tables, or as part of your centerpiece. These elements lend authenticity and soul. They speak of simpler times, of family gatherings, of comfort and continuity. Your home becomes more than a decorated space, it becomes a living memory. Set a holiday dining table that feels both refined and rustic. Use linens in natural tones, vintage plates or simple earthenware, crystal or glassware for a subtle shine. Add centerpieces of fresh pine sprigs, holly, pine cones, and perhaps seasonal fruit like pears or pomegranates for a natural accent. Candlesticks, maybe even tapered in old silver holders, bring elegant light to the table. The arrangement should feel like a cozy countryside feast, intimate, warm, and rooted in tradition. It invites guests to linger, share stories, savor food, and enjoy the glow of togetherness. Don't forget doorways, windows, and entryways. These are the first canvas for holiday welcome. A wreath made of evergreens, pine cones, dried citrus, perhaps accented with ribbon or simple ornaments, sets a charming first impression. Evergreen garlands draped over door frames, stair railings, or windows bring natural texture and festive spirit even before guests step in. To make it more personal, add small touches like sprigs of lavender or a simple wooden sign saying, Joyeux Noël. When someone enters, they immediately feel the warmth, nostalgia, and rustic elegance of your holiday haven. To soften the rustic edges and add a touch of gentle color, bring in floral arrangements and seasonal greenery, poinsettias, holly with red berries, lavender sprigs, dried eucalyptus, or even white winter flowers. Place them in vintage pottery, old mason jars, or rustic ceramic pitchers for that French countryside feel. A bouquet on a side table, a small vase by a fireplace, or a cluster on the dining table invites delicate beauty and natural elegance. The contrast between weathered wood, evergreen hues, and living plants creates a balanced home that feels alive, fresh, and deeply warm. While candlelight is the heart of cozy Christmas ambience, consider adding a vintage chandelier or soft overhead lighting to elevate the atmosphere. Ornate metal chandeliers or aged metal lanterns with soft bulbs cast a warm and gentle light across the room, highlighting rustic beams, wooden furniture, and elegant ornaments. The combination of ambient chandelier glow and candlelight creates layers of light that invite relaxation, conversation, and magic. Imagine family gathered around, laughter and soft music filling the space, warm light dancing across walls, a perfect setting for festive moments and heartfelt connection. Let your home speak welcome as soon as guests step inside. Use a wooden bench draped with a plaid or wool blanket, place a vintage lantern nearby, and tuck in a small evergreen arrangement or wreath by the door. Add a rustic wooden crate with wrapped gifts, or a basket filled with pine cones and greenery for a natural touch. This simple but thoughtful entryway becomes a gentle invitation to take off shoes, feel at home, and breathe in the holiday spirit even before the front door closes behind them. It's the first page of your Christmas story. What truly makes a French country Christmas feel like yours are the personal touches. Incorporate handmade ornaments, family heirloom decorations, handwritten name tags, or little handmade crafts on the tree or around the house. Maybe a salt dough star ornament painted by a child, a well-worn silver candlestick passed down, or a vintage photograph in a tarnished frame on a side table. These personal artifacts make the space uniquely yours, full of history, memories, love. When friends or family visit, they don't just see decor, they feel warmth, authenticity, and a sense of belonging. Design cozy corners with comfy armchairs or benches, soft blankets, lanterns, or candlelight, and maybe a small side table with a cup of hot cocoa or tea. The kind of space where you might sit reading a book, chatting with loved ones, or simply gazing at the tree with the soft glow of lights around you. Combine rustic furniture with plush textiles to balance comfort and cottage-style charm. These intimate nooks become the soul of your home during the holidays, inviting rest, reflection, and connection. It's not about perfection, it's about comfort, ease, and warmth. Part of what gives French country Christmas its timeless charm is its balance, not too ornate, not overly flashy, but gracefully simple with touches of elegance. Use muted palettes, natural materials, handmade ornaments, simple greenery, soft lights. Let each element have room to shine without competing for attention. When you bring together rustic wood, fresh greenery, soft textiles, candlelight, and vintage pieces, the result is a holiday home that feels natural, refined, and full of soul. It's cozy, but not cluttered, elegant, but not pretentious. That balance is where the magic lives. As you decorate, imagine the stories that these spaces will hold: family gathering around the fireplace, laughter echoing in a candlelit room, children placing handmade ornaments on the tree, friends arriving with wrapped gifts. When the senses, soft glow, pine scent, warm textiles, natural textures, all come together, your home becomes more than just a decorated house. It becomes a vessel for memories, cozy nights, shared meals, whispered wishes, and heartfelt joy. That story of love, togetherness, and seasonal magic is at the core of a French country Christmas. Each detail, no matter how small, contributes to a feeling that lingers long after December ends. As we close our festive tour, I hope you feel inspired, comforted, and excited to bring a little slice of French countryside magic into your home this Christmas. Whether you recreate a softly lit tree with handmade ornaments, drape greenery along your mantel, layer cozy textiles, or arrange a rustic tablescape for holiday meals, each choice adds warmth, elegance, and heart. May your space become a cozy cottage haven filled with laughter, love, and timeless charm. If you enjoyed this journey, please subscribe for more decor inspiration, give a thumbs up, and share in the comments which idea you can't wait to try. From my home to yours, Joyeux Noël, and may your holiday season be beautifully magical.